you get into K-pop?
I got into it from, you know how Fine Bros Entertainment used to do those like adults react to K-pop like music video, do you know like those? And one of them was a BTS. I believe it was the BTS Dope music video, and that was what made me go like, wow, like their dancing is so good. Like I don't dance like that because back then I did ballet, and it was like a very different like. I think I was just interested in just like how they were able to produce such like high quality videos and like music obviously while also looking very nice as well. That was not that didn't hurt as well, but yeah. I think just the overall like visual package was something that appealed to me a lot and what hooked me early on.
At first, I actually really hated on K-pop a lot because my sisters, right at the time, began playing it consistently every day in the car, and I just didn't want to listen to any of it. But by the time sophomore year came around, a bunch of students performed a little showcase, and one of the songs was Like You by Twice. And once I saw how coordinated they were and how together they were, it seemed like such a good environment. So I started listening to a little bit of Twice, and I was like, could you teach me a little bit of the moves? And then I just gradually found myself exploring new groups, and it was a very good time for me then. So a lot of the items that I collect and incorporate to my room are heavily connected to me, and they hold so much meaning to me. TXT, my favorite poster just based on the colors alone and the album itself. So being able to come to my room, which I've decided to have as like this little safe space, this little, like a tour of my mind pretty much. So being able to look at these things and remember all of those memories is really important to me.
Because there's so much content coming out of that industry, it provides a lot of different ways in which fans themselves can find common points and like engage with each other on. But other fans, they do vocal covers, other fans, they collect merchandise, they collect albums, that kind of stuff, or like they simply like they even like host like get-togethers as well, where they like, you know, trade merchandise or like, you know, do listening parties, that kind of stuff. So I feel like that's how K-pop ultimately really kind of like brings the fans together. I think its main appeal is that it provides multiple fronts on which that engagement can really happen and that connection can really happen. And in terms of choreos, has also kind of helped me find a place at UCLA as well through its community. It's made me feel more happy about being here, be at university, you know, living my adult life, while also engaging in interests I've held for such a long time as well. And overall, just made my experience more positive.
As fundamentally as K-pop fans, it's a lot easier for K-pop fans to interact with one another, as we mentioned about all the different ways that people can interact and can become involved with K-pop. It becomes such a large part of your hobbies and your extracurriculars, I guess. Like, for me personally, it was like the dancing and the K-pop collecting, and it was really nice to have KBM as a space to meet other people who were just as excited to dance and like collect and like talk about our collections and things like that. And I think that definitely contributes to like the culture of KBM as just like a place to have fun, dance, and also just enjoy the overlap of having like K-pop as something that relates us and bonds us closer together.
I feel like the main thing that makes K-pop artists like different from other artists is just the amount of just everything that goes into just any typical K-pop production. Because I mean, with like K-pop stars, especially when you see them in concert, like they're dancing and they're singing at the same time, and yeah, no, on top of that, like I feel like the K-pop industry just churns out music at such a fast rate that there's just always something new to listen to. There's just always something going on, some new song with some new concept, some new dance to learn. It's very like high energy, the whole process, I think.
For me, obviously K-pop is like one genre of the music that I listen to, so sometimes it brings like, depending on like the style of K-pop, there's like joy, you know, sad ones, whatnot. But and like in addition to that, I think K-pop is also really important to me because it's like basically my inspiration of how I started dancing.
At the end of the day, K-pop is just another genre of music. Like, there's definitely a lot of different types of genres coming together in K-pop, and so like Jason said, like there's something for everybody. At the end of the day, it's just music. Like anyone can enjoy it.